this is Lucky Robin, and today my husband and I are going to start work on building a new raised bed for the garden. We had to throw out one that was completely rotten. So this is my husband's jaw horse. It's like a sawhorse but with a vise on it, and he's going to use this to make the cuts. If you've never seen how it works before on one of these things, you'll see here in a minute.
So it's got two settings for it. I'll first make sure it's unlocked. Hold up, but right now it's set for doing small boards, like 2x4s. If you're doing longer stuff like plywood, you turn it around, that'd give you a longer surface to grab with.
This is really handy when you need like 5 hands and only have 2.
Board in there, snug it up, switch it to lock, and then push down on the foot pedal. That tightens it up and locks it in place.
Cool. So what size pieces are you cutting? The 4 foot?
4 foot.
Okay. These will be for the ends of the frame.
As usual, I got my mark right in the middle of where I got it clamped. So unlock it.
Move it down a bit.
Scoot it down. Lock. Push. Now it's tight.
Okay.
This is my square. Get a nice clean straight edge.
Move the wife out of the way.
Skill saw. Get it up. Now it gets noisy.
So we got all the boards cut into 4x2s that we need, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. 4
4 foot long sections for the top and bottom of the sides.
Okay, and then now we're gonna do the
Uprights for the all,
okay,
short sides and long sides.
How many inches?
19 inches.
Okay, so we're gonna go down this board and get 4 19-inch lengths measured out. And I will put up an ingredients list or a parts list. This isn't a recipe. But yeah, so I'll put up an ingredients list when we post the video too. Are you mathing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it the easy way.
Cut off the ends and then do it again?
Yeah. 1938, 1938.
Oh, okay. Don't want to do 38 plus 19? I don't blame you. So we've got everything cut into the lengths we need. We have 20 of these, but we only need 16, but we're going to make another bed after this one, so we figured might as well get it cut to size. And then we've got 4 of the 2 by 4 by
4 foot.
4 foot, and then these ones are the 2 by 6s cut to 4 foot.
Yes.
Okay, and then we've got some long ones in the truck still, but to begin with, this is what we need. Alright, so now we're going to assemble the frame for the short side of the raised bed. Can't walk it back any further. think we need to clamp it.
Okay.
Okay, and I can come hold this other piece in place. It's kind of at a, look at this. Is that going to matter? Is this the better side? Yeah.
No, it's probably because there's a bit of a warp to this.
Okay. Well, it's probably fine once we get the top piece through. So.
Wonder if maybe. I'm just trying to think of a way we can.
I don't think there's any other way. I think you put the top screw through, and then we lift it up and turn it over or something. Are the clamps still going to hold it though? Are they big enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's still a little off, but I think it'll be fine once the screw goes in.
Yeah, I'll be able to tighten up against it. Okay.
Might release that clamp and see if we can get it in a little better on the bottom. Well, we'll probably need to tighten it up when we lift it up. Yeah, that's better. Nice and snug. Alright, and we'll just have to repeat that for the middle one. Let's see. Which side is it better for me to be on?
Probably this side. Let's do the end one and then do the
Okay.
middle one.
So on the other side of you?
No.
Okay, but I'm gonna trip over that cord. It needs to go across the table then. Always safety first. Which side's the better side? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is it lined up enough?
I'll check it again on it.
Okay. Okay. Take the clamp off.
Hold it.
Yeah, that's way off.
Okay.
Okay.
Tape measure. So I can at least get close to the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 3/4 of an inch, which will be right there.
Oh, yeah, but this is not a good side.
Okay.
This is the good side.
Okay.
Kind of off.
Oops.
There.
Screws.
Screws. think that needs to go in just a little.
These things countersink real easy.
Okay.
Too easy.
And we just repeat it on the other side. Alright, so next we're going to put the outside or inside panels. Inside panels on. Okay. We're kind of doing this how Justin Rhodes did his cedar bed, but we had to make a few alterations, not just the cedar, because cedar's ridiculously expensive. So we're using fir, but we had to modify the corners as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go there. I'll hit a screw. I need to go there. Right there.
Good. It should be on the other side. I can hold it. Okay. Is it lined up at the bottom?
Top it, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever. With the other board.
Yes.
Okay. Is that even... I don't even think that's hitting the board, honey.
No, it's pushing it out.
Alright, so this will be the outside of the bed. And this will be the inside of the bed. And this has nice center support. So I don't think this will bow at all. And I don't see how a mouse is going to get through the corners at all once this is attached. Tired of mice doing evil things to the plywood garden beds. So we finished these two ends, and my next step is to be sanding. I am not going to sand the insides, just the parts where anything can be rough where I actually touch the surface, but the inside where the dirt's going to be doesn't matter. So the first thing before we even get started is you always want to use safety glasses when you're working with a sander, because sawdust in the eye is no fun at all. If you have long hair or even short hair like mine, but that has bangs that will fly in your face, you want to get that back out of the way as well. If you have really long hair, ponytail, braid, possibly down the back of your shirt so it doesn't fall forward and into the sander as you're sanding. And then you want to wear closed shoes, no sanding in flip-flops. You want to have something that if you happen to drop it on your foot, that your foot will be somewhat protected. Boots would be better, especially steel-toed boots if you have them, but definitely no flip-flops. And then you want to wear pants, not shorts, because the flying sawdust can get into your pores and it's not a lot of fun. And then also if you happen to drop the sander and sand your leg, you're going to have a lot more protection if you're wearing long pants. Oh, and I almost forgot, I never wear my rings when I'm working with power tools. I know a lot of people don't like to take their rings off, but it's just for safety. You really shouldn't keep your rings on when you're doing this. Alright, so this end is done. I'm going to take a little break before I do the next one. It's a little hard on my wrist with my rheumatoid arthritis, but it doesn't take very long actually. Alright, so these are now completely painted turquoise. Alright, all the long boards have been primed and painted on the parts that will be exposed to the elements, except for the inside. The inside, of course, also won't be painted because we don't want anything leaching into the soil.